Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video here, we'll be taking a look at R6 Tirrel. So the previous video, yes, I pretty negative and I complained a lot, but I think the changes is needed. I'm pretty sure I saw all the comment section there. I think most of you actually agree with my point of view, right? Which I think that she needs a nerf because she has a controller, even though it's an Umbra, just because that she can already disable passive is actually strong enough to be an Umbra controller already, in my opinion. Like 4 stack to trigger, you can disable passive. It's already good enough for an Umbra Esper, but also making the S1 like poke and then people die is not good, in my opinion, right? So this video here, I'll be strengthening my point even harder if they didn't ban, if they didn't nerf Tirrel at all, and they bring it to the live server, and then with the current stats in the live server here, and you have high reso, for example R6, then you will see an even broken version of her. Okay, so I will be showcasing this R6 Tirrel here, and special thanks to this player here, Inosuke. Right, Inosuke, he's the one that's sharing me his account to make the R6 Tirrel showcase because he already R6'd it, and you can see the name card is basically Tirrel herself at the name card, and you can't even see the text here. Alright, so this is the name card for her, and then I'll be showcasing like how strong is she if you actually R6 her and you don't have, if you don't nerf her. Okay, it's basically broken and no gameplay experience in PvP content. Alright, first thing about the reso. When you get hit, you have a chance to increase the stack faster, so people can go into combat faster. R2 here is for PvE damage. Then R4 here is you have 100% accuracy, give you additional 10% max HP, and you cannot get control or cobweb from enemy if their max HP is lower than you. Then R6 here automatically casts this ability to attack anyone that receive cobweb. So if anyone trigger cobweb, then she is able to instantly trigger S1 and poke them with a 120% true damage that scales with her max HP. Crazy. Okay, it's very crazy, and I will be showcasing some of the battle record first before we actually do some battle testing. Alright, so currently in PTR server here, he is currently rank 22 in point war, and it's already rank 2. Keep note again, everything I'm going to showcase here is at test server. They might actually listen to the feedback and might actually nerf her. I think they will, but assuming they don't, then this is what happened. It will happen when they go live server. So let's say this player here with Tolan, Zihe, R4 Moriyama, R6 Chuyao, and R6 Momo. This is what's gonna happen if you actually have an R6 Tirrel. So first thing, Tolan cast S3 and he got freeze, so he cannot continue the pew pew to trigger cobweb. Moriyama here S2, and then he S3 targeted on Tirrel, kill her, and then trigger Lien revive and proc the revive on Tirrel. And then Moriyama got cobweb and poke, Moriyama died. So why Moriyama instantly died even though this Moriyama is R4? The passive. The passive is gone. So you no longer have the passive, so the moment you die, you can't prevent yourself from dying and go into the Warrior Reborn, because everything here is about passive. And because you get cobweb, and then she trigger her S1, poke you, Moriyama just gone instantly. Okay, this is how crazy if they actually bring this version of Tirrel into the live server with R6 effect, assuming you can R6. Okay, then the Momo Slash get 1 stack of Gossamer, and then we buff up the team. And keep note, this damage here is not even with Pinda and not even with a HP leader buff. Assuming you're at a HP leader buff, S1 damage just poke and Chuyao left like a little bit here. Alright, Zihe cast S3 because trigger the Stone Steady, get another stack, Momo trigger, and then go for another stack of Gossamer. Suicide counter attack. So you can see Suicide counter attacks nothing here. Alright, then Momo slash Tirrel. Tirrel have very high HP. Momo go into the cobweb, and then S1 trigger instantly. Another S1 trigger instantly because they got web. Zihe here cast another S3 and get another stack. Counter attack. Alright, so now they are on 3 of them and got web. Alright, then Chuyao go into the beast form. cast another S3 and do damage to them. Alright, then our Tirrel here also cast damage. Alright, then let me speed up a bit. Alright, so look at it, Tirrel just died because Tirrel went into cold web. Alright, just keep on slashing them. S3 does no damage. So why S3 does no damage here is because the condition needs the target to have cold web. So without the cold web, the true damage, max HP here, the damage is like nothing, okay? Nothing. Alright, then so it's like continue damage and Momo slash the Momo and the battle ends. So the moment they go into cold web, then she can poke you with the S1 and you are just a game over. Just gone instantly. Alright, so we can take a look at other showcase. So let's say this is okay, let's say for this one, Suizai and Pinda with Lien, Chuyao, and also Tirrel. So Chuyao here can actually go into like very high damage mitigation because you have Pinda to share damage, Pinda to increase the max HP of the team, Lien here to revive, Chuyao to protect Suizai, and Tirrel to damage share with Suizai. So damage Suizai in this team comp here should be very tanky, but we're gonna take a look. Now Suizai here got 2 stacks of Gossamer, Suizai gonna trigger another counter attack later. Alright, so Chuyao slap. Alright, then we S1 of the assist, pursuit because they go into cold web. Alright, counter attack damage. Then Momo slash. Alright, they heal them up. It's fine. Then Momo here cast S3, attack on Chuyao. Tirrel take action, go into cold web and S1, Tirrel instantly die, trigger the Lien bubble. Because they go cold web. Because they went into cold web. Alright, Pinda here, give another buff to Suizai. Suizai got the harmonic control. Suizai trigger S1, damage her. Suizai go into cold web, and then S1 poke, they damage share together. So many of them actually damage share together to make Suizai did not get the damage. Alright, now we slightly fast forward here. S3 do damage here. Look at the Pinda damage, he's gonna die soon. Alright, counter attack, heal back up, slash again, Momo slash. Right, they're gonna get co-op soon again. Chuyao S3. Okay, let me fast forward. S3 again. Another cool web, and then Pinda died. Trigger Lien revive. Right, Suizai finally is out from cool web. Now let's take a look. Suizai go back into cool web. Trigger Momo slash first, and then pursuit from Tirrel soon. Okay, both cold web. S1 poke cold web. Tirrel died again, but because Tirrel can self revive with the stone TD, so Tirrel managed to survive. Okay, another S1, Tirrel died. Right, now 2 of them died, no one can damage share for Suizai, and 1 S1 to Suizai, and Suizai just died. 280k. Just gone, just 1 poke. Alright, so the moment the damage sharing, all these things just gone, then 1 poke and Suizai just died. Okay, now let me go try pick other kind of target. So let's say this player here, we have R6 Sig, we have R6 Suizai as well, and this is the team comp he's using, right? So technically I can even go for max HP as well. So he's currently going for Snowland for another max HP boost here. Alright, so we're gonna use the Snowland here, and then the Tirrel build he's currently using is max HP boost until like 100 plus K, going for Snow set. So let's see if I actually use the same team comp. Quick battle it. Alright, we got a victory and we look at the stats. Tirrel as a controller have a higher DPS than Suizai. Okay, let's look at the replay. Alright, they do damage here. Let's see when they're gonna get co-op. Okay, they're gonna get co-op soon, I guess. Alright, Suizai. S3. Suizai counter attack. 3 stack of co-op now. 3 stack of Gossamer now. Alright, co-op, S1, poke. Lushan died. And revive, Lien trigger revive. Alright, then now Lien rebubble. Tirrel here cast S3. Suizai counter attack. Suizai go into co-op, S1, poke. Suizai got 80k damage from her. S1, Suizai died again. Suizai counter attack. 2 stack now. The captain here died already. Another S1 poke. S3, co-op again. S1 poke, Suizai died. Look at it. so freaking smooth. All because the moment they go into co-web, and then she poked and she died, and they died. Okay, so S1 slash died. Okay, so at the moment they get co-web, then poke, then poke, then poke, then they just die. As a controller, this is a controller, by the way. Okay, then this is another guy with Tirrel as well. Let's take a look. Quick battle. Okay, we got a victory. Same thing, she does the highest damage, and enemy Tirrel does the decent damage as well. But because she have high reso, then higher HP, she won't get co-web. Then we can take a look here. This one definitely is gonna have this is a free win. Yep, free win instantly. Tirrel get the highest damage as well. Okay, quick battle. Right, win. Highest damage as well. So I'm not really sure, like, I don't know if they are actually intended to trying to make her as the highest DPS for a controller Umbra as well or not, because currently now she's actually like one of the highest DPS as well. But this showcase here is based on R6, so probably at lower reso, probably she's not going to do that much, but I still think the multiplier is just too high. Look at it, it's so high. Look at the replay here. Alright, this is the R6 Moriyama. Okay, Chua slash. Chua go into Gosama, co-web, S1, poke. Alright, damage share with Zihe. Zihe died already. Go into the Stone Steady mode. Okay, Zihe cast S3. S1, counter attack. Moriyama, trigger the action. S2, then S3, go into co-web. Then Tirrel here, poke. Moriyama died and trigger the Lian revive. Trigger another poke again. So if I go into beast form, Lian rebubble up for the whole team. Zihe cast another turn and go into co-web. Then Tirrel is gonna poke Zihe. Poke. Another 200k damage. S3. Burst them, Lian died. Lian go into... Wait. Oh, the true damage actually crit, huh? That's weird. Another S1, then damage share with Zihe. So Zihe can actually absorb a lot of damage, but once Zihe actually died, then it's game over for them. Okay, Moriyama is 3 stack now. Chuyao is 3 stack, go into co-web, S1 poke. Poke. Zihe die again and go into Stone Steady. Like now Zihe is so freaking important, because if you don't have Zihe, the poke here can actually just kill you. Go into co-web, S1, Moriyama is gonna die. Then because you disable the passive, Moriyama can't go into the Warrior Reborn. So yeah, it's gonna be very crazy the moment she goes like, if she goes live with the current multiplier, she can be a controller and she is a DPS as well. So yeah, basically that's it for this video. In my opinion, the kit herself is okay. Like for Umbra Esper, being an exclusive Esper, you have the skill, the Golden Rim debuff to disable passive. I would say this is actually OP enough to make her shine in battle, but I don't think the S1 multiplier should be that high. 120% I think is too high. Probably half it to 60%, or probably make it like 35%. I think it's better than 120%. But because currently now the poke damage here is actually very high. Alright, so basically that's it. Once again, all this video showcase here is recorded on test server. Everything might change when it go live. Right, so hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Trencan, thank you so much for your support. And for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Chani, Antonio Winterspoon, First Law, D&D, thank you so much for your support. And special thanks to the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ Riggs, thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest 10. Thank you so much for Code Wilderness, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Chani. Thank you so much for your support.